So another season of photography is over for me for this time, and a new season is starting. So basically what I'm doing is that I am separating my photography year into two major seasons. It's the winter season and the summer season. And at the end of every season, I print the best images, and I think you should do too, and here's why. Big intro. Okay. The reason why I separate the year into two different seasons is very simple. It's because of the light. Winter season is really dark, and then you have the opposite of summer season where it's really bright and the sun doesn't even set. So you can't see the stars, for instance. It's just that bright. You will also have really long golden hours. You know, it's not golden hour, it's golden hours. And you can just like walk around in peace and quiet. You don't have to stress anything with this beautiful light all around you all the time. And in the winter season, on the opposite, it gets dark really fast. It's gray, it's a lot of clouds, it's dim. You don't have that much fun in photographing other than doing some astrophotography that I started. And even then, there's a lot of clouds. So at the end of every season, I do the prints. Now, the reason I do that are several, but one of the reasons is that it's really nice to hold your work in your hands. So, for instance, this is my image of the Rosette Nebula, and now it's because it's the winter season, there will basically be plenty of astrophotography here. But this one, I wasn't really pleased with this one quality-wise when I took the image. So I chose a smaller print, and also I chose a cheaper paper, which is a little bit more glossy than the high-end like fine art matte photography paper that I used for the better images. And I'll also show you the difference there. But also I do want to try some different photography papers in order for me to know what I want to use when I want to print something for a customer or for myself when I want to do a bigger print. And that is actually the second reason why you also should print. It's because you need to learn what you like. This is the Green Comet. Also not very happy with the there's no focus there. Also not very happy with the quality of this image, so I also printed it on a bit of a glossy paper, and you can see what happens, or what would happen when a viewer would view this with the sunlight reflecting off it. You will basically see nothing. I'm not gonna show you everything, but I'm gonna show you another image here. These two are also pictures of the North American Nebula in HSO and the Andromeda Galaxy in RGB. These are also printed in glossy paper, both of them, so you can see the reflections. These are a little bit bigger because I like them a little bit more than I like the other ones, so I wanted to see what they were gonna look like in bigger prints. And now it's really awesome to have these things in front of you. I totally in love with this idea, and it's really not that expensive, to be honest, at least not here in Sweden. This also printed on a glossy paper. The City Hall of Stockholm took this basically during the summer season previous year, but that was the only image that I thought was worthy, so I just saved it to this batch. And then we have these more high-end matte papers, and I took this on the Orion Nebula and the Horsehead Nebula, and also one of my better images, the Elephant Trunk Nebula in SHO. And well, now I showed you all my images, but here you go, the California Nebula in HOO. So just to show you guys the learnings that I'm making, I'm just gonna take the matte high-end paper that I prefer for astrophotography or for photography in general at this point, and let's compare it with a glossy photography, like the glossy paper. So if I use these two images, they kind of look the same, right? But if I put them against the light source, you can clearly see that this paper has a really high reflective surface, whilst this one, nothing happens. However you choose to look at this, you'll still see the image. So I mean, this is a great learning experience for me, and it should be a great learning experience for you too. And also, it's just great to have these things in front of you, right? You can always use these to decorate your house if you want to, or they will become really nice gifts for anyone if you want to give those away too. So yeah, these are the reasons why I do my prints, and I encourage you guys to do the same, because it's a great way to look at your work and just like have it in front of you and touching it and feeling it. It's an entire different experience than looking at these on the screen. So that's it for this video. I hope you got something from that. Summer is coming up now, so I am heading out for a lot of camping and hiking adventures whilst photographing. Don't forget to like this video if you liked it. It helps a lot. Comments, suggestions are highly appreciated as usual in the comment section. And if you want to see more of me, don't forget to subscribe. And now I'll see you next time. All right, bye bye. Big intros is because of the simple reason that